Doug Funny, an employee at Pork Chops Enterprises, has been making long distance personal calls at work. Skeeter Valentine, as the bad manager, shows how not to give negative feedback. Patty Mayonnaise, as the good manager, effectively handles the situation.
Hey Veronica, how you doing? Good. It's Doug Funny. Yeah. From last year, I was down in Miami. Yeah, I wanted to call you. I'm gonna be down there again next week. Yeah, you wanna catch up for dinner? Maybe go to the club. Good. I'll call you when I'm down there. Alright, talk to you later. Hey Gabrielle, how you doing? Yeah, it's Doug Funny. Yeah, I'm just bored at work. Got nothing to do. Actually, I got plenty to do. I just don't want to do it. Yeah, so I was just seeing, I'm going to be in Texas again at the end of the week. Yeah, I know. I'm glad Georgia set us up last time. Had fun. Yeah, so I'll give you a call when I'm down there. Alright, sounds good. Talk to you later. Bye. Hello? Hey, Destiny, how you doing? Thanks for calling back. Good. I was just calling to see what you were doing the last weekend of this month. Yeah, I'm going to be heading back out to California. Another business trip. Yeah, I was thinking I could take you on that picnic on the beach I almost promised you. I know, it would be nice. Alright? Good, sounds good. Alright, well, I'll give you a call when I get down there. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. I liked our time that we had last weekend. Yeah, they're gonna be sending me back up next week. So yeah, I'll get those papers right over to you. Alright, great. Talk to you later.
What was that all
How you doing, Skeeter?
It's Mr. Valentine. What was that all about?
Just business.
Yeah, I've seen you've been taking care of a lot of business here. Getting some complaints from your coworkers, and I tried to pull your phone records. Florida, Texas, California. I barely even send you to work in some of these places.
I mean,
What are you doing with these
I've
calls?
been there before.
Listen,
You sent me down there.
Listen,
all the
I don't
time.
want to hear any of your excuses. It's strict company policy. You don't use long distance phone calls for personal. I don't really care what you have to say. It's policy. It's been known to you, and there's really no excuse for doing it. You're wasting company time and money. Your productivity's down. You're slacking, and now you're on the phone call making personal calls.
All these calls I'm making is strictly for business. I promise you.
I've been telling you. I've been having complaints from your coworkers that say otherwise.
They're not in my office. How are they supposed to know?
Listen, that's neither here nor there.
You know, I was employee of the month a few months ago. How are you gonna say that I don't have the performance that you want?
What you did 3 months ago does not concern me now. I'm not going to come in here when you're doing your job well. Congratulations, you can do your job. It's what I pay you to do. I don't want to hear any of that. You're messing up now. That's why I'm here. It's expected that you can do your job.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I want you to do your job. You need to figure out how you can manage your life, be appropriate in the workplace. I'm not here to tell you how to do your job. That's not what I get paid to do. You need to figure it out, or you're going to find yourself without a job, looking for other work.
I mean, I've been loyal to this company for the past 7 years. Where has all of this come from all of a sudden, out of nowhere?
You have jeopardized your loyalty by abusing company phone policies, wasting our money, wasting our time. You need to fix this, find a way to get it done, or you're fired.
How you doing, Miss Mayonnaise?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good.
I wanted to see you in my office in a few minutes. Is
Okay,
that
sure.
Okay, see you then.
Alright.
Come in.
What do you want to talk to me about, Miss Mayonnaise?
Have a seat, please.
Thank you.
First of all, great job on your performance last week.
Thank
did
you.
a really wonderful job. However, there was one thing I did want to talk to you about.
Mm-hmm.
Last 3 months, I've noticed that there have been frequent long-distance phone calls being made during work hours. There have been calls to Texas, Florida, and California. I'm concerned about this because when personal calls are being made, it infringes on the productivity of our company. So I need your focus to be on providing good customer service. Here is a copy of Pork Chop Enterprise phone policy. As you can see here, phone policy is that employees must not use company phones for personal use. What can we do to resolve this problem?
Well, first I just want to say I'm sorry. I apologize for the personal calls that were made. I'll keep all that strictly for cell phone use and during my breaks or after work.
This is going to be a verbal warning. If it happens again, you will be written up.
Now that I understand the severity of the issue, I promise you it will not happen again.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
And by the way, congratulations on being the Employee of the Month.
Oh, thank you very much.
After watching how both managers handled the situation, hopefully you're able to identify some of the positives and negatives of the different situations. If you noticed, the good manager pointed out the problem with the behavior, not the person. In the first scene, the manager attacked the person. The good manager approached the employee at his workspace but handled the situation correctly in her office. Compare this to the bad manager who simply barged in and began to discipline the employee in his own workspace. Good manager also gives constructive feedback. In the first situation, no way to solve the problem was given by the manager, as opposed to the good manager situation where the policy was given to the employee with a way to correct his actions. A good manager is also inclusive. In the second situation, the manager asked how they could come together and solve the problem, where in the first situation was obviously not inclusive when the employee's job was threatened. Finally, the second situation with the good manager sandwiched the negatives and the positives so that the employee would be more likely to take that feedback and apply it to their job, as opposed to the first situation when only negatives were given. And finally, it is important for a manager to describe behaviors in an unemotional manner, which was obviously not the case in our first situation.